Hey guys, this is my video review for the Aipa musical penguin toy. So this is how it looks like after you remove it from the box. This is a product packaging box. Nice retail like type of display. Mentions that it's for 6 months and up. There's different learning modes here. Backside has some factual and farming information on what to expect from this, along with some handy tips and guides. So it's very informational. Actually, I learned a lot from their user manual here. User manual covers every detail that you need to know, from the bump and go mode to the music mode as well. Very important that you read this before you actually try to use this, so you know how to operate it. This came in like one of those types of packages. You did have to remove a wire on the backside, and this doesn't come with batteries. You have to put 3 AA batteries on the backside of this. Use a small mini Phillips screwdriver to access the screw here. Take it out. Power buttons on the bottom. There's the music mode and the penguin mode, which we'll explore later. Off buttons in the middle. There's these wheels that rotate as needed. There's buttons here. You have the volume button where you can toggle between low to high, and it cycles. The story mode. There's quite a few numbers of stories. There's musics. There is a learning mode here, and there's a heart as well. This toy has sensors that I'll show later. I found an issue with one of them, but there's a sensor on the bottom, left wing, right wing, on the back of the head. So that's something to keep in mind. And the wings do light up, which is nice. So I'm going to show, because I don't have a lot of time to record, so I'm going to show the music mode.
I am your good friend. Let's come to play.
See how it lights up? I'm going to aim this down a little bit. Try
Story, the smart fox.
A lion, a fox, and a donkey decided to hunt and share together. One day, they caught a lot of prey, and the lion wanted the donkey to share out them. Thus, the donkey barely shared the prey into 3 parts, and asked his partners to choose
speakers
first.
on the backside.
As soon as the lion saw what the donkey did, he suddenly got angry. He jumped onto the donkey and killed him. Then the lion told the fox to share out the prey. The fox piled the prey and gave most of them to the lion.
Okay, well, ultimately, keeping on the story, but there's like 5 stories
The
here.
fox and the woodcutter, the mink and the mouse, the eagle and the crow, the smart fox, the fox and the woodcutter.
There, it has all the loops. There's the music.
A, B,
I can't go through everything completely because there's a limit to how long the Amazon videos can record, and they still accept it.
Tumble down D, the cat's in the cupboard and can't see
It's pretty fun, right? It's like, it takes a while to get, a really long while for you to get bored of this toy. Very long time. There's so much you can do with it. Listen to stories, listen to music, and there's a lot of good music selections, a lot of story selections. And these buttons are very easy, they're very nicely responsive. Here's the heart.
Can I hear Mom's heart beating?
Let's see what the heart does. And if you long press the heart, it does a lullaby.
Lullaby.
And then if I press learning mode, I have to get out of this.
I am wake up. Baby, follow me to learn. Where is my little Bart?
So say the backside.
Excellent. You got it. Where is the right hand? Wow. So great. You got
The
it.
left one's the one that has the issue, like you'll
Where
see.
is the left hand?
The left one, I think this toy has a mechanical defect with the sensor because I tapped it. a lot, and it intermittently works.
Perfect.
So as you can see there, it took quite a number of times.
Baby, do you want to listen to music? I sing to you now.
Okay, so we'll go to the other mode real quick, because I don't have a lot of time for this. This is bump and go mode. Oh. Yeah, I control where it goes. Alright, I get it back to this. There you go. Now if I press the let's see, so the right wing. Not towards the camera. So it's bump and go, it'll turn around on its own, depending on the, what obstacles it sees. So that's one mode, and then you can do it with the other wing, you can do the back, you can do it at the bottom.
Don't touch my back.
There you go. So, okay, that's a pretty good overview of this toy. Overall, again, I just had an issue with the mechanical. There's a sensory issue with the left wing here. And I'll need to report that, include that as part of the review process. Just kind of alert people that if you have something of an issue, you have 30 days, you need to notify them, let them know about it, and deal with what resolutions are. But, you know, this is a pretty fun toy. There's a lot you can do with this. I have a nephew that's 10 months old. Actually should have found something like this when he was 6 months, as they recommended. Could do a lot of things with this. This has a lot of do a lot of touchy-feely stuff because there's the sensors, and then also there's the buttons here. You know, there's a lot of different musics you can do, a lot of different storytelling. So this is a very great learning tool. If you don't do that, then you can just go through and.
I'm so sleepy.
Let me turn this off.
Have to go to sleep. Bye.
Yeah, so you can actually just play around the chalk and play around with it. Kind of chase after it while, or watches it while it goes through all the obstacles. But this is more of a great learning tool, very educative. It's nice to listen to story time, especially when the people who can tell the stories may not be available. They can kind of learn their own, interact with the touchy-feely, the different types of shapes, looking at the visuals. Has a nice visual to it. Has a very appealing, friendly looking design. The big beady eyes. And they can start learning about what the left side, right side is as well, because there's a learning tool here which has some minor quizzes. There's a whole lot of musical content in this toy, which is a plus, because this type of toy has music that I don't see from many other toys I see through Amazon. Some Amazon toys cycle through the same type of song sheets or something. This one has a complete new set of songs that makes it more interesting. So the replay value is definitely there. Great educational toy. It can develop their cognitive thinking, auditory, sensory skills. So I think that this is a pretty good purchase. I just think again that they should do some quality checks, because I was a little disappointed taking it out of the box and testing out the learning mode, and this left wing not working or intermittently working. So besides that, everything else is good. So hopefully this review is helpful. Thanks.